So Flint is lying in a bloody heap on the ground. She's just taken a blast of assault rifle fire. A few bullets have ripped through her. She's bleeding pretty badly. You guys, all three of you're currently riding Cowboy, so you're like looking right out the window when you hear that. And Hans is kind of like he's like, just keep going. You guys can make a perception check. All three of you can.
No, I don't.
You never make that check.
My perception is awful.
What is it?
7.
Oh man.
It doesn't help that it's just it doesn't have a skill level attached to it.
Yeah.
I got a good, very good.
Is it just a 5?
Very good?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, 5, yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to say 7 because...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got good.
I got a very good.
So you have a
I have a really great vantage point. This is why I like being on top.
So you have the advantage point, and you kind of put your what are you doing as soon as that happens? Like what?
Down to the floor.
Yeah.
Scanning the room for weaponry of some sort. Anything we can use.
Nothing in here. No. Are you carrying? No, I don't think you are.
None of us are. Right?
No.
We had to leave all our stuff at the. No.
I believe you have a knife.
Oh yeah, I took a knife, but I'm
sausage.
I'm Swiss cheese, man.
Yeah, so you spot duck down where you basically where you got off the train platform. There's a couple like benches and stuff like that, and little raised up potter like where plants are, like rows of plants raised up behind the benches. You walked around them to go to this location. You can see from your angle, you can see that there is 2 people wearing all black with night vision goggles on, and they've popped back down and they unloaded an entire clip into that room, and they're throwing out and jamming new ones in, and it looks like they have MP5s.
Okay.
You, however, can kind of see through the plants and stuff. You can see the back of their head about this high up. You can see when they turn a little bit that they are wearing night vision goggles. They're professionals. There's 2 of them.
Hans, I know you have a gun, but do you have any rifles?
I'm going to roll on that.
Was the gun his penis?
Yeah.
Have you not seen someone?
You guys need to have Hans down a little bit more. He rolled a 6.
Yes!
He's like, well, yeah, I mean, of course. And he goes and he opens up underneath. He presses a few buttons on the bottom of his bed because you're straddling right now. He just leans down. You hear a slide, and you look down from your straddle position, and he's got 3 shotguns.
Oh, nice. I grab just like a oversized shirt or whatever.
Okay.
And I yell down. It's like, we got some shotguns up here and 3 guys with night vision goggles outside.
2
guys with night vision goggles outside.
All right, that sounds good. Let's hand us those weapons.
All right, so you are face down. Both of you are face down on the floor.
Since he got a 6, does he have also just like a rifle of some sort rather than just shotguns?
No, just 2 shotguns.
Just 2 shotguns? Only 2. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 3. So you guys are kind of face down. The bottom level of where the window is shut out is maybe like 3 feet high, and so you can stay low enough. But that staircase, there is a door which is glass that would easily be shot through. So there is a space where if you try to get up and down those stairs, you are open to being shot at. What do? You hear that there's guns upstairs.
Okay, so explain this to me again. We have a distance to upstairs. There are the guns. You're on the.
We don't have the guns yet. You don't have guns.
We have to get to them.
He's up. Betty is upstairs.
We got to run up the stairs where we're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Or Betty runs down.
Or Betty runs down, or she can slide him down. You can stay as low as you can.
Yeah. She's already greased up, right? So she
can
slide him down.
Throw him down.
Okay, I take 2 of them and slide them down.
Okay, so you are still out of sight, and then you hear a clack, 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 clack as they rattle down.
And
you guys can both make perception checks.
Then I
as
also
it
let
happens.
some shells down as well.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
succeeded.
We'll say it's already loaded. There's enough shots.
Okay, then
in
I
the
leave the
chamber.
safety on as I push them.
Both the Enox
the
and
roll?
This is a
blow out.
perception roll.
This is
I've got an
broken
acceptable
leg.
perception.
What is your fields of experience?
Military weaponry and military science.
Okay, military science. I'm gonna make your ease factor 2 points higher. Does that help?
Not with that roll. I rolled a 96.
Still
So,
not
do you
bad.
guys have the shotgun stats?
I don't know.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
well, when you pick them up, we'll get them.
Yep.
So you still failed? Okay. And did you fail your perception?
No, I got acceptable.
Okay, so you see coming through the window a canister, and it's about to hit the ground. I'm going to... You can make an acrobatics check. If you get acceptable or higher, then you get out of the way. But Enoch's going to be taking this one.
Cartwheel.
Okay, so this is an athletics check?
Okay. if-
acrobatics.
acrobatics will be... you can get out of the way within the building. Athletics, you have to go through the front window.
I don't have
Got a bad feeling about this one.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Sorry,
do. I do have acrobatics.
Okay,
Boys are
but-
dead.
Okay, so
and then what was
you're-
the ease factor?
You got an acceptable, so I'm going to say 4.
Oi, oi, oi.
And I'm of course grabbing the other shotgun and moving towards the window.
No good. I didn't do it.
Okay.
Flashbang.
So both of you have to make a ease factor 2 strength check.
Yeah, if I believe in anyone, I believe in it. The flashbang.
It lands literally right, like where you guys are face down, about 5 feet away from it. It lands right between you, right at head level.
Come on! I did it! Right? Or is that 100?
No, that's a 10.
That's a
10.
10.
Totally
So you
get it.
just you see it, ting. You just shake it off. Like, you just shake it off, but you take it and you just hear wow, and your vision goes all crazy and blood's kind of coming out of your ears. You lose your action for this round, but the guns clatter down to the bottom of the steps.
Am I covered at all?
Yeah, like you're laying face down on the ground. They would have to be run up to that window to shoot in, but they could.
Yeah.
You're currently bleeding.
We didn't tell. Like, do I have a light wound? Do I have a? Oh, I have a medium wound, right?
Yeah.
You were healed up with that.
No.
right.
no,
But
no,
what
no,
did
no,
I
no,
get
no.
from the bullets going through my shoulder?
You were incapacitated,
Okay.
which is one away from killed.
Oh, good.
So
Oh, good.
So there you go. A hero point saved Blint's life. Okay, so I just had to roll dice for that. So you're bleeding out on the ground. You have cover for now. You are disoriented for this round. The guns clatter to the bottom. What are you doing? So that was your action. You throw those guns
Yeah.
down. You have one yourself.
Yeah, and I'm. Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I grabbed one. Or both of them, maybe.
Okay, so make a stealth check. Or both. Okay, make a stealth check.
That'd be amazing, though.
Oh, it's happened before. I'm not scared.
Alright. And the ease factor?
Let me tell you.
Doesn't count if he doesn't throw an unloaded one in the face of
6.
some dude.
Okay.
Straight bow style.
Come on. No good.
So you start crawling along on your hands and knees past Enoch, and you reach out to grab those guns at the bottom of the stairs. And you can, as you look over, you can see one of them is already perched up, waiting for someone. They saw those guns rattling down the stairs with their night vision, and burst fires on you.
Rattling down the stairs. Our plan wasn't very good from the beginning. We need to throw the greasy little man down the stairs.
He's rolling super good. We need to get him in there.
Well, I need him.
Do you want to use a hero point?
Sure.
You have a good result against you.
Let's use 2 hero points.
All right. So that'll
that's-
negate it. So you reach out, you grab both guns and start pulling them in. All of a sudden, you're and the bullets rip up right next to you, like inches from your fingers. And you pull your head back at the last second as the bullets rip up the stairs, narrowly missing you. and you have both of the shotguns in your hand right now. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh my god, they're going on 8.
7.
I'm on 8 also.
I would go on 9 if I was.
Was that a
not
plus
on the
of
floor.
speed too?
I roll-
Yeah,
So
I just
3.
speed.
I rolled initiative.
It's higher is better on that one, right?
Yeah. Alright, it's the only time higher is better. So,
Take me higher.
I'm only rolling well
speed?
on punches.
2.
Okay, so I go at the same time.
They go on 8. You go on 8 as well.
Your hand to hand is amazing, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Okay.
So will you actually lose your action this round? This is the flashbang. Right. So they go. So another, you basically see one of the guys pops up and lobs another one of those flashbangs. You see it coming. You can make a you can't. You're already disoriented. So you get hit again.
Enough with the flashbangs!
So you lose your next action as well. Actually, no. You get a check. You get a ease factor the same as before. Ease factor 2 strength check. Okay, what do you?
What was the use factor again? Strength.
The ease factor 2 strength check.
Something tells me this is
yeah.
Sammy Bringus.
That's the worst one.
Sammy
So it's
Bringus.
basically double your strength.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
No good
If I
this
am
time.
So you have both guns, and another flashbang soars in. Boom! It explodes. What is your initiative?
7.
7. Okay, so that guy throws one, and the guy changes out a clip. That's that's his full round as he pops out because he did another full burst on you, and use your hit points to get out of the way. Throws away a clip, pulls one off of his bandolier, jams another one in, hops up over that plant, and starts charging forward straight to that window. And he starts to slide towards the door. He's like right underneath you. That's his action. He moves up right against the wall. He has no idea someone is up top.
I shoot at him.
So you just smash out the window
Yeah,
and shoot?
shoot, yeah.
Alright, so you pop out. He's at close range. He's unexpected. Ease factor 10.
Ease factor 10?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
Good.
Okay.
We need a little luck.
Oh.
Let's make soup with his head.
That is a good result.
Okay, the damage class is H on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom! And you hit him right. You don't get him the top of the head, but you get him right in the shoulder and inflict a heavy wound. It just shreds open his arm right down to the muscle and bone. You just see it like a big mist of blood, and he goes down to his knee. Let's see if he can stay standing. No, he drops straight to the ground, clutching his own. He drops his MP5. It kind of skitters a few feet away, and he's rolling around, screaming at the top of his lungs.
I will take my second shot.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Where's your second shot going?
Well, seeing as he's fallen to the ground, I'm going to try and at least suppress the other guy. So
Okay.
I will take a shot at him to try and hit him.
At the other guy behind the brush line? Okay. All right, go ahead. Take your shot. That is a little bit different. He has now seen you take that shot.
Yep.
He has good cover. Your ease factor for that is 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. But
Oh,
performance modifier is
4.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd miss.
Okay, so you... And he slides down and BAM! The whole, the ceramics of the potted plant thing just explodes around him, and he ducks down as low as he can. How many shots are in this thing?
I think it's 6, isn't it?
8.
8. Oh,
So you have
okay.
8 shots before you're out of ammo.
Okay.
So you're down to 6.
Cool.
You guys both lose your actions this round, and it goes back to the top of the order, which is them and you. But you lose your action this round already. But you're back up this round, right? Because you lost your action last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking flashbangs.
So that guy's gonna try to get up again. He does. He pulls himself up, grabs his gun, and he comes up over top of the low lip of the window, leans in, and sees you guys laying there, and he's just gonna strafe in the room and fire across all of you. So it doesn't do as much damage, but he's shooting at both. You should take these dice away from me.
Isn't there anything Hans can do?
Hans,
He's
you
lubed up and he's small. I feel like he could.
How many hero points do you have?
I have 1 left. I need to use it.
I have a very good result.
I'll use it.
Oh no.
He's out.
Do you have any?
TPK.
You take a
Are we retiring?
you take a heavy wound
Oh my God.
from this strafing shot. As it hits you like you're laying face
And
down on the
that's while
ground.
using a hero point?
Yes. You
Brutal.
are like, and you just get raked along the back with shots, and you are now incapacitated as well.
Heavy wound.
Heavy wound.
You got
That is the one
bang.
guy's action. The other guy leans up and fires on you. Like basically, you're pulling back in through the window, and he burst fires straight at you.
That is fucking deadly in this game.
Yeah, fire combat. One hit.
If I die, I'm gonna make a Steven Seagal replicant to come back and seek revenge.
I already have my second character. Ready to go.
Ease factor 3. So you like basically you're kind of you move right to the window and leaned out and shot.
Yeah.
Went back in, and as you lean back in, you all these bullets like shatter whatever glass is remaining, and just you can feel the bullets whizzing by your head. But you had good cover and good height on him, so he didn't get a clean shot on you. But that gun is brutal. It's and they're pretty accurate.
Yep. I noticed.
You're up.
No, isn't.
Oh yeah,
I got a turn, right?
You have to make a pain resistance roll, ease factor 3, and it's a willpower check.
Hope you do it.
Awful. Come on. Oh, I did it. 23.
Alright, so
That's
you're like,
acceptable.
oh, you pull yourself up.
Oh, wait.
Bullet riddled.
I guess I am after, because you had what as the speed?
He's got 3.
3, yeah.
3. Okay, so I guess I am after. Yeah, so I am after them, but you're after me.
Yeah.
'Kay.
So you managed to pull yourself to your feet, but you're first.
All right. I'll take my first shot at the guy who got up.
Okay.
So
he's basically like he's just leaned over and he's trying to like lean in as far as he can so you don't get that downward shot on him. In fact, he's crawling over to try to get in, but you get a shot on him before he does.
Okay. What's the ease factor on this guy?
Ease factor? He knows you're there, but you still have a good advantage. I'm going to say ease factor 6, 7 with the performance modifier. The guy behind cover is just harder to hit.
Yep. Oh, I know. That is a good result.
Okay. So that does... It's an H. Okay. So he's leaning over and he's trying to pull his leg in just like around to get over into the
That leg's
room.
gone.
And he just like he dies immediately. Like the amount of blood just pissing out of that stump. He falls inside and rolls a few times and just blood spilling out of him. He goes absolutely limp. You see him fall right in front of you. He's out. You have a second shot.
Yep.
Remember, it's at 1 less.
Yep.
Same ease factor as before.
So that was
3.
4. Yeah, but it's 4 total. Right. 56. I don't think it's as good. It is a good result. I will use a hero point to make it very good.
Daddy like.
So you just blow off the guy's leg. He's like, ah! He rolls in. Wilhelm screams, and the shell flying out. You take aim, and he just times it wrong. Like he's gonna come up to return fire, and he heard the cock of the shotgun, but he came up 2 seconds too late. Right through the throat and rips it straight out. He falls back to the ground, blood spilling. He's clutching. He's rolling around for a few seconds, and then he goes absolutely still.
I turn to Hans and say, "I'm finished. What about you?"
All right.
And by that, it's like, you need to fucking go help my friends downstairs.
So
I think.
he immediately goes in, and he's gonna start like
He's fully
operating.
in the
Shouldn't he
nude,
roll
too.
a finish?
He did.
He was just watching Ben. Just like,
Every murder, every death.
Just cranking down the
Yeah.
whole time.
All
He
right.
just timed it.
So Wait for it. Yeah.
He was timing it for the second cock of the gun.
The arterial spray coincided with his own.
I'm sorry, everybody.
So, you guys, you're the only one that's conscious. He immediately goes down there and starts, he's like, getting your help as quickly as he can to get him into the
I'm gonna
bathroom.
go just like make sure that last guy is dead.
He's not.
Okay.
He's dying, he's bleeding out, but he's not been killed yet.
Okay, well I'm gonna go up to him and kind of stick my gun directly up to him, like.
He's unconscious though.
Oh,
he's incapacitated.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not dead.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna then slowly drag him because I'm weak as fuck.
Okay.
Towards the clinic because I want to keep him alive.
All right.
Because we need to. I want Enoch when he's awake to ask him some questions.
Okay, so he starts performing some major surgery on all of you. It's hours. You do what you can to assist. That guy is still bleeding
I'm
out.
also collecting the weapons and.
Okay, so you have 2 MP5s.
Okay.
They are heavily modified.
Yep.
So they have higher than normal performance modifier.
Yeah, we can get those later, yeah.
Get those with the details,
Yeah.
but they are assassin weapons.
Yes.
And flashbangs? Do you have any more of those left? Or anything?
No, they used. Well, yeah, they each had one, so they threw them in. You guys, a few hours later, wake up, laying in gurneys, bandaged up and stitched together, feeling like you've just come back from the brink of death. During the surgeries, Hans makes a call. And he basically says the incident at this address is to be ignored, and hangs up the phone. And no one shows up.
I go and I wash the blood off with the hose.
The old house hose.
So I have to make a medical roll for that guy that got. Yeah, Hans fixes him too.
Hans is the man.
So 8 hours later, you guys kind of wake up. It's now mid-afternoon the next day. Feeling worse for wear. You guys still have medium wounds, but he's stitched you up so you're not dying anymore. And what do you do? Hans is cleaning up and he goes to bed. He's been up. He's had a lot of sex. He's finished. He's tired, and then he did surgery all night, so he needs a nap.
I like sit up a little bit, like weakly, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
The three of us are.
Yeah, we're all in the
I
gurneys,
just
injured.
Look at Betty. I assume you're standing there.
Smoking a cigarette.
I'm too old for this shit.
I was awake for most of it. Betty, I was thinking less of you for banging weird old dudes, but now you're raising my estimation.
Got any?
Hans has a certain effect.
Is there any booze around here?
We'll wait on that.
I feel like a sack of shit.
You look like one.
Give me some booze.
Listen, you nearly died today. That's after you nearly got yourself killed at the bar.
Yeah.
So let's count our blessings. Maybe it's time to turn over a new leaf, Flint.
Yeah, you got any morphine?
And toss
Fuck
you
you.
toss you a cigarette. Fuck, whatever.
I assume those were your friends.
I guess. Never seen them before, but clearly someone was after us.
Can I make like a military?
I kind of hand
Roll.
you one of the guns.
Yeah,
like
so you have the expertise. You can make a mechanics roll.
That guy's sitting in the room with us, right?
Yeah, he's laying there, and you can hear him starting to kind of moan a little bit, like he's coming to consciousness again.
What's my use factor?
What are you looking for?
I'm specifically looking to know if I recognize this sort of modification on these guns.
Okay.
Or if when they were attacking before I got flashbanged, if I
Okay.
noticed anything about their
Tactics.
gear.
Okay, sure. Use factor 5.
Nope.
I have knowledge underworld. Can I do that? No.
What's that?
I have knowledge underworld. Can I do that? Does that apply here?
No, it doesn't really apply in this situation.
590s.
So I'm gonna
Holy smokes.
I'm gonna get up and stumble towards the dude
Yeah.
and just say, "Hey."
Okay, so his eyes start to flatter open a little bit.
I'm gonna grab Enoch, just kind of help him over towards this dude because
Okay.
I want him to interrogate him.
Like, we've got some morphine. You're probably in some serious pain right now. So we can make it better, but you're gonna answer a couple questions first.
Make a perception check. You guys can all make a perception check as you gather around this guy's bed.
Nope.
Yeah.
All your factors are 10, just to see if you can see anything.
Yes!
I got a very good result.
No, 5.
No.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go to talk to him, you give him a quick look over, and you realize that he has so he is wearing like a Kevlar underneath like his black outfit, and he had, like I said, the mask. You took all that stuff off, but he has underneath his collar, which is a high collar that is a protective collar for like stabbing weapons and stuff like that. You pull it, you just grab him, and you're just doing a quick search. And he's got a throat mic,
Yeah.
and there's a wire that goes down into some kind of like brace around his arm.
Yeah.
You pull the jacket away, and you can see that there's essentially a cell phone connected, which is live broadcasts data.
Okay.
He's been here for about 8 hours.
Oh.
He hasn't said anything yet, but he's starting to come to. And you say,
yeah. Can I do a computer's check?
yeah.
Oh, 94.
So you pull it, you try to pull it off, and you do. You just kind of rip the thing out.
Yeah.
Um,
So I know
and it
it's
just-
live broadcasting, right?
yeah.
So this thing's fucking live broadcasting. Whatever just went on here, this fucker's seen it all.
Well, it's not like they didn't know we were here.
That's true.
So you just with your computer while you try to look at it, see if you can get in. You can't do it without Rin's computer. You can try again with your computer to hook it up directly if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, so you pull that out while this guy's still. He's like, the throat mic has been taken away now, and he's shaking his head a little bit. Still pretty groggy.
I got a very good result.
So you hack right into it,
Yeah.
and you look back to where all those transmissions have been going, uploading it to Rin's computer. It's not to Sammy Crown. This is being broadcast. It's being broadcast to a hub at Habatsu, but you're not certain what the end user is. You'd have to try to go into that hub to see who's on the receiving end. You'd have to hack into that hub if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, let's try. Ease factor 5.
No, 3.
Shouldn't have asked. Doesn't matter, I guess. I rolled a 10.
Nice.
42. I got another very good.
So you hack into the hub, and as soon as you do, you realize that you've gone into a hub that is protected by a lot of attack software.
Yeah.
Because you're all very good, you didn't trip it when you went in. If you did, you would have been immediately get attacked. You have a few seconds to figure out, and you quickly pull up the information, and you pull it up on the computer on Rin's screen, and the information flips up. It's Janito.
It's Janito.
I just smirk. And is the thing still live broadcasting?
That's just the information of where this data is being dumped. You're not sure if he's monitoring it live or what's happening. But with that, you know that he's tracking Rin's computer.
Okay. But is this like the camera's still on and everything?
It's still broadcasting, yeah, but you're not sure if he's on the other end or not.
I don't know who's on the other end, but this thing's still going.
I'm gonna take it from you.
Okay.
And is it a camera or just a mic or what?
Looks like a FaceTime essentially.
Yeah, just look right into it and say, I'm here. As you know, I'm coming for you. And then I just like rip it apart.
Raw strength.
Okay.
That is like
you just
Liam
break the
Neeson.
phone. Crack it. Okay.
That's cool. And so I say, it's tracking rinse film.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but we almost all died. So it does kind of matter. We can use this as bait, though.
That's right.
You're
We
fucking
shouldn't
crazy.
get rid of it. We should keep it somewhere safe, and so we can check on it in case we get more strange ghost messages. But we shouldn't keep that thing with us.
No,
Not when they
I
can trace their every motion.
I agree. I'd like to not almost die again.
Can you make
Clone it, essentially.
yeah, or make some sort of something that throws off the tracker? Some sort of software?
I can try.
How much
I
time
don't
you
know.
need to do it?
Couple hours, probably.
Well, they're gonna know where we go regardless.
Alright, well, maybe we can do it while we're on the move.
Let's do it.
Let's go somewhere public, maybe, where they can't ambush us.
Yeah, we can try.
But this is Batsu territory.
You're
Yeah.
right.
They can ambush us anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially if they're tracking us. Well, I'll just get started.
Okay.
If I'm gonna do
What if we
this,
go
what?
to the zoo?
Just computer checks? Progressively more difficult?
This would be like you're not sure how it's being tracked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the software, whether it's the actual hardware itself.
Yeah. And previously I tried to get into this thing and failed. So.
Well, you did, but you didn't want to risk it. So
Yeah.
you stopped. So you have to figure out how it's being tracked.
So I could also say, like, I can destroy this thing. I can put an end to it right now.
Remember how I told you when you first got to Earth, it would ring, but you thought it was backing itself up.
Yeah.
That it was connecting to some kind of hub
Yeah.
and backing itself up. That's triggering your mind right now.
Okay. So
That it could be sending out a signal.
yeah. So it's, as far as I can tell, it's sending out a signal. It's just like sending out ghost calls, essentially. And whatever that is, it's sending it to this hub that I hacked into. At least as far as I can tell.
So what does that mean for that? Whatever the fuck that was, a ring.
I don't know. I don't know what that information is. And as far as I can tell, it's just something she left on there. There's probably more of it. I want to fucking show that to her father.
Then do what you gotta do.
So can I maybe try and like bounce that information into that hub? Like force it through?
When she appeared to you?
Yeah.
No, because you haven't been able to find it
Okay.
on the computer.
So if I spend some time, maybe I can?
Maybe.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna say, well, I need a couple hours at least. This is way more complex than anything I'm used to or I've seen before. So if we can go somewhere and lie low, get a couple hours of, I don't know, rest. I know we're being tracked, but
Would it help if we were surrounded by a bunch of signals?
yeah, for sure. That would probably make it a little bit more difficult.
Then we're probably gonna have to go into Batsu territory.
Yeah, let's go and hide in plain sight. That makes the most sense to me.
So where are you going?
Let me talk to Hans.
Yeah, our clothes are
seems to-
fucking ruined too, so
He seems to have a little bit more of a feel for this city than I originally thought.
I
You
feel
notice-
for your thighs.
Those hands.
Those eyes.
He does have piercing blue eyes.
Have you not seen the quality of your stitches?
He's been inside me too.
And me.
Can the guard be like,
No.
He's all into it.
That guy's still alive, eh?
Yeah.
execute?
I'll leave him to you. I'm gonna go talk to Hans. I know he's a little bit tired from saving all of our lives tonight, but I think he has some information that might help us out. But do what you want with this one.
Mr. Brown, you got any plans?
I'm open to anything, man.
With that, I start walking up to the bedroom.
Okay.
As you hear screams.
Just start pounding. Tenderizing. I grab a pair of those night vision goggles too, just as
Okay.
an inventory thing.
Sharon, you take MP5s.
Yeah. We've got those already, right? You got one, and then Enox got one.
Yeah,
right?
if
So
you
we'll
want to
keep
take
the shotgun.
yeah, you guys.
Shotgun's fine.
Yeah.
It's more my style anyway.
Does he have a pistol on him or anything?
No.
Alright, well.
Didn't expect to have to use one.
So, where are we going right now?
Well, where are you rolling? What's your plan?
I want to ask this guy questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's conscious.
Well, we know who sent you. Tell us more.
Make an interrogation check. Your ease factor is 4. He just stares at you and he's like, you should know, professional never speak.
Thumb on the jugular. Where's he?
Yeah,
Where's hit right at the neck,
he's
right?
kind of croaking out the words, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and.
This is like, what am I doing? Intimidation? Is this a hand-to-hand?
This is an
violence?
interrogation, I guess.
Is that a
That
thing?
just affect your ease factor, so your ease factor's 5 instead of 4.
Was interrogation a
It's a skill.
skill? I never
Yeah.
got it.
So you're at -2.
-2.
To the
Right.
Yeah.
And then what did you say it was
So
again?
it's gonna be 3. What is interrogation
It's
based on?
willpower plus intelligence.
Okay.
by
And then
2.
divided by 2.
Alright. Hold on.
So what's
Okay.
here? So 17.
Yeah,
Divided by 2,
17.
so 8.
Yeah, 8. Okay. Where are we at again? Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
8.
So 45 or under.
45 or under. Thanks. Success. 38.
So it's like, okay.
Looks like you're not a professional.
Wow, then you did shoot out my throat.
His name's Leon, though.
It's Leon.
Unprofessional.
He's like, I work for Jin. Get your thumb out of my throat. You take it out?
Is that enough? What else do we want to know from this asshole?
Well, yeah, we know Jin sent you. Tell us more. How do you know we're here?
Track that computer.
How's he tracking it?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me that shit. It's his daughter's computer.
Did he say anything about me?
Yeah. I wanted you to die.
Anything else?
Kill you, dump the body, make you disappear.
Where is Jin?
I'll never tell you that.
More. I'd be like, no. I just, keep her.
He's gonna make a willpower roll here. He fails. It's 45th floor of the arcology.
Do they have a way of getting up there?
Do you have access?
I did. There's no way he's gonna let our access stand. He knows that you guys got me.
What kind of access do you need? What kind of guards are there?
Lots. The whole place is massively protected. Not just soldiers, vehicles, air patrols. You're not gonna get in there. The place is fucking Fort Knox, and that's an old reference.
Does he have like a phone on him or anything?
You broke it.
I thought that was just like a comm device, like a.
You broke it.
God damn it!
How do you get in there?
I have an access code, but I can guarantee you it's been taken away. They changed it.
What is it?
4, 1.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. 4-1.
No, he's like he tells you that it's on his comm device. It would be both a chip read plus a long security password plus a retinal scan.
Say retinal scan?
Yeah.
You do have a knife.
How you feeling, Flint?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out his eye.
All right. He starts screaming.
I'll inject him with morphine before I do it.
Okay, he dies as you cut out his eye.
Okay.
Alright. So you do that. You go up to the upstairs and you pop it by accident.
I cut out the other one. That's why we have two.
Yeah. So Hans is asleep, and you go up there quietly.
And I just kind of crawl up into bed with him for a second. And, just kind of do the like gentle caress kind of thing. Just try and
so he's like,
wake him up.
Oh, back for more, huh? He tries to give you the look.
Not this time.
Rolls a 94.
That one's not doing it for me, Hansi. But I want to thank you. You're a great help. You saved my friends' lives. But who did you call earlier?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not just a street doctor. I mean, like I said, I'm also a fantastic lover.
Not just a street.
Says, I have a few friends in the city. It's not all Habatsu here all the time, you know.
What do you mean?
Got a nice little gig with a new operation in town. You heard of the Janissary?
Oh,
I kind of I was kind of like laying next to him, kind of spooning him, and I kind of like lean up a bit. Might have heard a little bit about them.
Well, they made some good offers, and I couldn't refuse. They've only been around for about a year now, but they have enough sway in the lower levels, away from Habatsu's prying eyes. They could probably help you out if you need it.
I don't think they take too kindly to me.
Why is that?
Don't get along well with ruffians.
Well, I think you might be in a little bit of trouble with the murdering and all that, with the violence that has come down here.
Wouldn't be the first time.
This is the ceramic city. Blood. It appears very easily. I would suggest maybe you leave if you're not looking for any outside help. Habatsu has a way of washing blood away.
Don't I know it? I'm trying to think of where I want to go with those. Who's your contact with the Janissary?
I can't really say that information as much as I want to, but I think there's a possibility that I could set up a little meet if it interests you. I need to speak with them first, though.
Well, we need somewhere safer to be. And I think right now they might be a better bet.
You can make a perception check from where you are.
Okay.
What are the three of you doing? You're cutting out eyeballs right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we've caught them out now.
he's dead. This guy.
Yeah. When you cut out his eyeballs, he dies.
It's very good.
Makes sense to me.
Medically, yeah. What did you get?
Very good. As long as it was a 5.
Yep. So as you're having this conversation, you're laying next to him, spoonsies.
I'm big spoon.
The glass is still, shattered out. You hear the whir of a heavy engine. And you pull yourself up to the window and take a look out, and you can see landing right out in that open area between the train and this area, it's kind of like a futuristic helicopter, and it all of a sudden just whooshes as it comes down really quickly and comes to a stop. You guys now, as it comes down into view, you can hear the wind rushes and blasts, and the shattered glass kind of tinkles along the ground from the whoosh of the engine, and it slowly settles down to the ground. And Hans pulls himself up over. You expecting anyone?
Not that I know of. I didn't call anyone.
And the doors slide open, and 3 people step out first. They look like they're fairly trained. You immediately looking at them. You guys now see this as well as you turn around. You can see that they are military trained. They aren't brandishing any weapons. They're not carrying any weapons. But they walk forward wearing beautifully pressed suits, and they have earpieces in and sunglasses. And they wander forward, and you see 2 older men step out from the helicopter. You can make a perception at this point. Your Ease factor is 7.
God. Get that Junji.
90.
So you're looking, you can't see from where you are.
I hand him the eyeball.
+1 on all these factors. You just put it up. They start walking towards the... What are you guys doing as you see this? This fucking helicopter has just landed. What are you doing?
I'm assuming I'm like bandaged.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a shirt on.
Yeah, you're bandaged up, yeah.
Do I have pants on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. So you walk out, crunching your boots, crunch over the broken glass, and the door's still kind of like it's moving freely because it's been blasted out by the.
And I'm gonna see if I recognize their uniform.
So you right away you see these 3 people are, and right on the side it says right on the helicopter Habatsu Corp, and it has their logo. And the 3 guys, they step forward and they space out evenly, about 10 feet between them. What are you 2 guys doing? What are all of you doing at this point?
I'm gonna follow Enoch out.
Okay, are you carrying your weapons with you?
No.
No?
No, my knife is in my boot, but that's all I have.
I've got my weapon. I'm staying back and around the corner,
Okay.
like undercover.
Alright.
I'm coming downstairs. I assume at this point I've put on my normal clothes instead of the oversized t-shirt.
They're military, right?
They look military trained, but they're wearing suits.
Okay.
Yeah, they look like professional bodyguards. And you walk out the front door, and the 3 guys are there. They kind of, like I said, spread out widely between the 3 of them. There's enough space between them. And you see as they come around the corner in between the 2 men, you see that walking with a cane is Junji. And he slowly steps forward, and from behind him, as another person comes around the corner, you see that it's Jin.
Oh.
And they walk forward, right up to where the bodyguards are. And Junji just looks at you, and he salutes you.
I return it.
Master Sergeant. And he's got a cane. He walks slowly forward. Jin stays back between the 2 bodyguards. He shuffles forward. He looks pretty bad, Junji. Like, he hasn't... he's the same age as you. He's older, but he clearly was blood... He was only got blasted open, right?
Yeah.
He's carrying that wound.
You look good, Junji.
He looks at you. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't. I look better now. But he walks forward a little bit, and he leans on his cane heavy and holds out a hand to shake your hand.
I pull him in for a hug.
Alright. So you give him a pat on the back, and he kind of whispers, "No violence, okay?
I'm unarmed.
What about your associates?"
I look back at them. And...
Yeah,
The giant masked man with a shotgun. What?
So I turn around and head back inside.
Okay.
Give him his space.
Okay.
I pocket the eyeball.
We'll take that back. That's a Batsu Corporation.
So many patents on that eyeball.
So,
So he's
just me.
So he stands back. Heard you were in prison for a little while.
Little while.
Well, If there's one thing that I know, what I remember about you all those years ago, you can never turn down a good danger. So he's like, so we're gonna keep things nice and cool. You, me, Jin. Gonna get some board fingers. A couple sodas. And we're gonna have a conversation. Just the three of us. You down?
You had me at Fort Bingus.
So he turns and nods to Jin and motions to the bodyguards who go and they just go and sit down at a bench. And Junji walks over towards to Jin, who's standing there, and this is the first time you've seen him in 40 years. And he looks fairly well. He's taking very good care of himself. He clearly is a man of wealth. And what do you do?
I give him a salute, but it's very clearly like a... You don't deserve the honor of the salute.
Okay. He salutes back. And he nods, he says, I know I don't deserve it. Even though he didn't say it, he just says it. I've been a coward. What I did here was wrong. My daughter's dead, isn't she?
So far as we know.
I think it's time we had a 40-year-old conversation.
You know, I always thought this would end with my hands around your throat. But after this long, I'm sick of fighting.
Huh? He nods at that. It's a young man's game.
Don't I know it?
I'm too old for this shit. So he motions to the helicopter. Best view in the city.
I follow.
Alright, so Junji goes in, and Jin helps him into the helicopter. And you guys sit down. You see Enoch get inside the helicopter. The guards stay there. They just kind of sit around. One guy pulls out a submarine sandwich and starts eating.
I go and talk to that guy.
And
I've kind of got the I hand you my MP5 so it doesn't look like I'm gonna start me shit.
you walk out just like that looks like a good motherfucker. The James Bond submarine sandwich, the blowgun in it.
Oh, it was a trap all along! Revenge me!
So you get in the helicopter. You guys see.
I'm texting Enoch just to be like, what's happening, dude?
Respond.
What the fuck is happening here?
I probably don't even feel it. The helicopters.
Yeah. Okay.
No reply.
So you see the helicopter take off,